Alright fellas, what's going on? Denonu here, the man with black privilege. And as you guys can see, things look a little bit different. We finally got the PlayStation 4 version. It came over the weekend, and I've been trying to level up this character to the point where I was playing the PC version. And I farmed this area so much, we're pretty much past where we were before. Let me guys just show you what's different. Right out the gate, I changed my class, so I'm not the warrior class, but I picked the knight this time. Not for any really particular reason. It's just, I don't know, when I was remaking my chick, it was just like, I don't want to pick the same thing, so I just, chose knight instead, because they're pretty much around the same thing. So I chose knight and pretty much played up to the point where I stopped in the PC version in the last video, and I haven't really did anything else story wise. But once I got to that point, I was like, I don't feel like stop playing the game. So the reason why I'm level 25 is because I've just ran around this whole area pretty much exploring and farming and that kind of sort of thing. I didn't go past where I stopped at in the last video. There's like 2 rooms that I didn't walk into yet in my last video, and even in this video, we're gonna go there in the next video. So like, I haven't played to the boss, and I'm not at the boss yet, but I think I think one of the 2 rooms that I was talking about is the next boss room, and it certainly does look like it. I know one of them has a guy sitting in a chair, and then the other one's just a big empty room, and I think that might be the boss room. But our stats, we've pretty much, I tried to offset the differences between the 2 classes. I picked up a healing spell, changed some things around, and after playing the game for like 4 hours and getting my feet wet with it, I pretty much know what to expect for the most part, except for the boss part. As you can see, we also look different. I changed the way my character looks because, obviously different platform. I don't remember the exact options I picked, and I know I spent a little bit more time with her here. I tried to make her, the angry red-haired chick. I tried to remake my character from Dark Souls 2, and I know I really couldn't do it, so I just tried to pick similar stuff. I do it in most RPG games where, like whenever I make a chick character, I have like a Mary Jane complex. I already know. That's why most of my chicks are like white or dark skin white chicks with red hair with green eyes. It's a thing. I have a fixation. I have no idea. Guessing it's from reading Spider-Man comic books when I was younger. But as you can see, we're decked out in the knight armor. This is the knight armor. I have the shield too, but I don't use it because I found this one. Also found this sword too. I'm gonna show you guys where I found it, because I think in my other gameplay I found it, but I couldn't use them. But with this class going into it, I was like, you know what? Let me put a couple points in this, because I remember I found that sword. So, excuse me. I've been using it and farming it, and I like this sword. It's okay. It's nothing super fancy. Let me actually show you guys the sword that I'm talking about. It's the 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 sword. I leveled it up a couple times. Also took one of those, what are they called? Raw gems or whatever, something like that. And I got it reinfused with this sword. And I don't know what that does yet, but I think it increased my physical damage all the way up to close to 200. That's why you guys see it's 198. And I have like a few of them. I tried to do the same thing in my last playthrough. I killed this, what's his name, Hawkwood again. I killed him. But the funny thing is about that, I don't know if it's a glitch or not, because I ran up on him, was fighting him, and it was like the same thing in my last video when I was playing the PC. When I was fighting him there, I was fighting him over and over again, died like 5 or 6 times, right? And then I had family over at the time, and they wanted me to go help them out with something. So I put the controller down, and as we all know, there's no pause in Dark Souls, right? So I'm hearing the cutscene. Not the cutscene, I'm sorry, but the gameplay in the background. Every time I spawn in, he would go aggro, he would kill me, he would say his outro line, the game would load back up, rinse and repeat, right? I heard that like, let's say 6 to 8 times, and then all of a sudden I loaded in at the bonfire and everything was fine. So when I got done, helping out my family, I came back and I'm like, why isn't he killing me? And I looked around for him, and he was nowhere to be found. But when I looked at my soul counter, because I had like a little bit of souls on me, let's say like 1,500, something like that, right? Because I had fought through, beat the boss, and made it to the bonfire, but I didn't save. And, you know, when he killed me, it made me lose my souls. So I'm expecting to come back with 0 souls. Turns out I had 1,000 souls. So I don't know what happened. I don't know, maybe he, and I even came back later, like, you know, like I was looking around for him, didn't see him, and I'm like, where does money come from? Where did I get these souls? And let's say I just continued and was farming and everything like that, right? But one time when I came back to the Firelink Shrine, I seen, you know how like if let's say if somebody falls off a cliff or whatever, and you don't get that item because they obviously fell off the cliff. But if you reload the game, the item is back where like their default position is. That's where I found the raw gem that he dropped. You know, it was like in his little where he was sitting down when you first come in there. So I don't know if maybe my game is glitched or if that's just a problem, but somehow he killed himself. I don't know how, because he was just constantly killing me over and over and over again, right? And then suddenly he just stopped. So either he glitched out and fell through the world and died, but I figured I'd mention that because it's funny. I wish I had it on video, but obviously I wasn't recording at the time. So, but to get to the meat of what I wanted to talk about in this video, besides giving you guys an update as far as what's going on, I'm going to try to play things a little bit differently. And I'm just going to walk around and farm while I talk here. Finally got that smooth, that smooth 60. With PC couldn't get that, but anyways, I couldn't record and get it at the same time because, the game isn't optimized like it's supposed to be. But it is what it is. But back on topic here, there we go. But I wanted to make this playthrough a little bit different. I know I tend to do that anyway. In most of the playthroughs I see people are either pyromancers, mages, or if they are, let's say like a tank, physical damage class, they either play the knight or the warrior, and I know I'm gonna be a physical damage class. I'm not talking about making anything no weird setup type class thing where I'm not talking about being different like that. I'm talking about being different as, do you guys think I should play this playthrough? Because right now I'm at the beginning of the game. I didn't really do nothing. And I thought about it, right? I killed Hawkwood, and I thought about it. I was like, would you guys want this playthrough to, like, do you guys want me to kill every NPC I see? Because I figured that, I know some people do it by accident or whatever, right? But I figured most people on YouTube are gonna just be playing through the game. They're not gonna, they're not gonna be playing through the game and killing everybody. I know I probably can't kill the Shrine Maiden, the people at Firelink Shrine, because you need those people to play through the game. And I wouldn't want to just play through the whole game on level 1. That would suck, I know in most Dark Souls games they have a way where you can just revive them or, something like that. They'll come back so you can still use them after you kill them. But I'm talking about everybody else in the game. I'm assuming this game's going to be like Dark Souls 2, where you have the multiple people you find in the world, things like that. And you can kill them for various items or upgrades or, sometimes they have quests that you can help them out with, things like that. No, let me not take that way. This way is a shortcut, just to let you guys know. I'll show you guys the other end of that later, because that's an elevator right there. But should I kill all of the normal NPCs in the game that I come across? I'm thinking about it, because I'm trying to be different. I know I'm not what's the word to describe it? I know I'm not known for playing Dark Souls or anything like that, but I know I'm going to be playing the game regardless, and I just don't want to do the same thing everybody else is doing. And I know for the most part of my videos, I do my own thing anyway, so I don't never think nothing of it. It's not that big deal to me. I don't like to follow other people. All my life, I've been I would say I'm the one guy that's sitting by himself in a group full of people. That's just me. And I like being you know, by myself. I like being the odd man out, the unique person. I don't like being just like everybody else, you know. And in fact, I kind of hate that. But so I just don't want to do the same old, okay, I'm just going to play through the game and that's it. You know, I want to try to, you know, to give some fan feedback and to, you know, bring you guys into it a little bit. I want to, you know, wanted to get your guys' opinion on that. Because, you know, I'm dead serious. I can go through this whole game and every NPC that I find, I can kill them just to see what they drop, you know. I know in Dark Souls, I did it to, let's say, 2 or 3 people. Just to see, but you know, I left the majority of people alone. But you know, maybe I could play through this whole game and kill every NPC that you know that I find. Save the Shrine Maiden and the other people in Firelink Shrine until like towards the end of the game, after I know I'm strong enough to, you know, play through the game. Obviously, you know, I don't mind killing them either. But I figured, would you guys want to see that? You know what I'm saying? And this is where we left off in the last video here. I know I got past here a little bit, but just to show you guys what's going on. When I came up here in the last video, well, I'm not in the last video, but in the PC version, the dragon, he obviously spews fire right here. And I remember standing here for a while commenting on how he won't let you buy things like that. And I'm going to show you guys how I passed it. Now, what I did after that is if you come down here, you can just fight all these guys and sprint past them and stuff like that. But I didn't know that the dragon, if you stand close enough right here, he'll breathe fire all down through here and burn everybody as well. So that's kind of like a, you know, you have to be careful when you're coming through here. You can sprint it, but you have to time it. One thing I'm going to show you guys here, see, you can't go up here. I assumed when I played it before, like, okay, you know, maybe you get some kind of ring of fire protection or something like that, so you can go up here. Because there was a few items that was up here. I already got them in this game. That's why I'm showing you guys now how I got them. But basically, I'll show you guys how I do it. And you don't got to be leveled up to do it. You just wait till he does that, and then you just take damage. You just roll, and you can go through here like I'm getting this item. And you could just, you know, you can make it all the way over here and get in here, see? And then once you're in here, that's a shortcut door to, if you take that bottom path and sprint down, that leads to that over there. There's a big knight guy. There's a knight guy that I killed like 100 times in order to get, you know, this gear that I got on. So, but basically you come down here, there's nothing really in here. I opened this up and got killed because this is a mimic. I didn't kill him because he was strong as hell at the time. I haven't fought him since. So we're gonna see if we can kill him here real quick. Nope. Whoa, really? Did he really just give me like a spinning back Jean-Claude Van Damme kick to the side of my head? I never seen that before. Totally wasn't expecting that. I'm like, all right, let me back up. I still got health. I'm good. I'm good. Nope. Forgot what game I was playing. All right. We're going to leave him alone, but, you know, I just wanted to show you guys, you know, how I got those items, you know. It's basically I just ran through and took damage, and if I died, I died, but I made sure to pick up 1 or 2 items. So, I know I'm not really worried about my souls just now because, you know, I didn't really have nothing. Yeah, that's going to get you killed, buddy. But basically, I'm just trying to level up my character here to just be not just like a straight tank. Did he fall? Yes, he did. Oh, well, since you wanted that badly. But you know, I'm just trying to make a good fighting character. You know, I'm probably not going to be using any kind of outlandish weapons or nothing like that. Like, you're never going to see me use, like, you know, the pike that he got right here. That's not me. I like to stick to the long swords or maybe a short sword, something like that. Let me just get through here. Because that dragon's going to just start burning everybody. Come on. I gotta get up this stairway. Alright, we're good. We're good. Alright, today. Yeah, they all got burned. Okay. Let me pop this because that knight's going to be coming down here. And these knights, they're strong. And not necessarily like, oh, they're the strongest people in the game, but they're not overly strong, meaning damage, but it's like they have a good moveset. Like, they're aggressive. They push you. Whenever you try to sidestep and go, to get behind them for the backstab, they shield bash you in the face. It's these knights are a great addition. See how aggressive he is? And I'm trying to get behind him, right? But nope. Unless he fucks up like that, or let's say, I know the ones with the pikes, they'll double-hand it and then try to sprint and stab you. And that's when I can get behind them. But these regular ones with the shields, they are tough. Like they don't give you a lot of opportunities and openings to actually hit them. But I think up here, I think there's an item or something over here. And just to show you guys where it is, there's a bonfire up here, right there. Matter of fact, I could top off while I'm here. And I think in my last video, when we came through here, there was a guy that was locked in a prison cell. I basically ran through and got the same key that I got in that video. So we're going to go down here and talk to him, because that's something I haven't did yet, because I was saving that for this actual video. So I didn't want to, I don't like to go into a game knowing everything. So I like for everything to be blind, because I want you guys to see my natural reactions to it. Not just me like, oh, look, there's a guy down here, I know everything he's gonna say. And nah, I don't know, it's just, when I watch Let's Plays like that, I guess it's cool, but to me, I like the commentary or the entertainment besides just the game, unless I'm looking, watching the video specifically for gameplay, meaning like, okay, let me see if this, see how this game plays, because I'm thinking about buying it. Then I'll, watch a game for gameplay like that. But most of the other time, I'm watching it for entertainment. So, alright, guy, we finally got your key. And who are you? What's up? No, I'm not a jailer.
Are you? No, you're from far away. And judging by the bell, you must be some of that unkindled ash. Remarkable. If that's true, then I have a favor to ask. Below the high wall is a musty little town. Not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please, give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then, huh?
Alright, first personal quest. I mean, I'm not just gonna refuse him right out because, he hasn't done me wrong in any kind of way. But I'm interested to see what this ring is. Maybe it's a ring I can actually use in combat. And if that is, depending on what it is, I may keep it, or I could take it to whoever he wants me to take it to and give it to him. However, like I said before, if you guys want me to go through this game and kill all the NPCs that I find, I will do that. I will go through this game. I could take this guy's ring and I will kill him, and have that be the end of it. However, for right now, since I haven't gotten your guys' feedback on it, I'm not gonna kill him, just because he hasn't done me wrong. But if you guys want me to, to do that, I will come back here and I'll have no problem stabbing my sword through his chest. Alright.
Very well. I humbly place my faith in you. I am Grey Rat of the Undead Settlement, and I promise to assist you. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall. Do your part, and I'll do mine.
Okay, wow, okay, so he just answered that, I can kill him. But that ring does look familiar. That looks like, isn't that like a basic defense buff ring? Yes, that's what I thought, okay. Yeah, I remember that from Dark Souls 2, okay. Alright, we'll put that on for right now. I know we don't need that ring, so... But every little bit helps. Let's see where we're gonna go next. Okay. All right, we're gonna go back to where that boss was. I don't think I got this key yet. There's a key that's in the shop that the old lady sells at Firelink Shrine. It might open this right here. Like, this looks like, you know, another shortcut, and maybe that's the other shortcut to go back to that dragon tower, or maybe there's another tower, or maybe that's a shortcut to get back through this way once you get somewhere else. Yeah, you know you're gonna pay for that, right? No, don't back up. Come on, stab me. No, you wanted to throw knives at people. All right. Let's go up here. Let's kill this surprise guy because he likes to pop up here, and he likes to come up the ladder. So, one thing I've noticed in this game is, and I guess, okay, you're not gonna come up this time. Okay, yeah. Let me kill these guys, and then he'll come up. One thing I've noticed with most Dark Souls games is they always... Did he really not? Okay, the one time he don't ever come up. I must have broke his pattern because the other guy... But what I was just talking about was, one thing I noticed in Dark Souls games is that they always like to come at you from another angle. Meaning, when you first come through here, right? You may attack these guys right here. You'll see this guy come up the ladder. And... as you're focused on, you know, this guy coming up the ladder, this guy's coming up here and he's going to stab you in the side or in the back. I've noticed that a few times, even like 2 more seconds from now, it's going to happen again. But let me kill this guy. You see the one guy kneeling down with the black trousers just above my head right now? He's one of those big black mutating things or whatever, you know. I'm sure they have a name, but I don't know what their actual name is. But he's one of the ones that mutate and, you know, become all big and nasty, like, you know, like the first boss. And what I found out with fighting the first one way back over here is that if you run up and you kill him before he transforms, he will die. And that works for him and that other one over here. So I'm guessing it works for any of one of those creatures throughout the game. I'm sure they're probably going to have like different types of mutating creatures. So I'm pretty sure they're not going to be just skeletal zombies, but they're going to be more. But see, like if you just run up and just get a couple hits in and kill him, no, he can't transform in time. So, and I think I also got the crystal lizard that's right here, in case anybody's interested. And I know there's one like right here. I've already killed him with this character, so. Alright. Go down here. And that's where we're going to go eventually. See down there? Well, hold on. I can get you guys a better view as soon as this guy shoots me in the back. Okay. But, that's where we're gonna go eventually. Down there to that courtyard where the big fat Bazuzo-like guy is. But see, we can go down here and this will take us to that courtyard down there. However, now let me just go down there the way I can show you. Another prime example of what I was talking about right here, where they like to come at you from 2 different angles. See that guy climbing up? I could be like, oh no, I'm watching out for him, and he's stabbing me in the back. See? That's just, you know, I've noticed that way too many times in this game. It reminds me in the older Dark Souls games, it was like that. You would hit a doorway like this. You could be walking out, and as soon as you exit the doorway, you can't see on both sides of you. Next thing you know, 2 guys will be right there, and they be trying to swing at you, so you either got to roll forward or do something. I fought and killed this guy, this big Bazuzo guy, like 3 times already. He doesn't drop anything unique. I mean, as far as I've gotten, it's just like, I think it's like 1,500 in souls or something like that. But there's a couple items that's scattered throughout his little thing. We already got them. Let me go back up and take the other way down so you guys can see, because I know that was an area that I went through in the PC game, but I didn't go all the way through it, you know. So I'm going to show you guys from with this character what areas those are. They're pretty much like another way to get back down to where we just came from. And you get there by going this way. And in here there's a knight guy, I think, with a crossbow. He's in here. Let me kill him. And I think there's another guy in here. Where the hell did you come from? Okay. There was an item in here, I think somewhere in here there was an item. Also down here, this, you see this person in this pot? He had an item on him. He won't have it no more because I already... Oh, skeleton wool. Where in the hell are y'all coming from? Could have sworn I killed everybody, but that guy that's crouched down by there was an item there when I first came through here. And this guy in this pot, he had an item as well. Yep, you messed up. See, he normally stays in this hallway. He normally comes out of that hallway back here. And that's probably where those skeletons came from. Ooh, great shield. Hold up. Might have just got me a better shield. I'm not a fan of great shields all that much. Oh, 36 strength. Okay, so yeah, I won't be using that for a long time. Be like my wall right here. Like, you can't even attack me. Shield's too big. Let's see, can I? Oh, I got, okay, that's a nice little charge you got too. Hold on, can I? Okay, this, yeah, it gives me the fat roll. I was about to say, I was like, I will still use it like that because it's probably still just as good defense-wise, you know, but it gives me the fat roll, so let's see. Alright, I'm good. Yep, gives me the fat roll. Can't do that. But, let me go down here first. Just to remind you guys, because I think I found it in my other video too, but this is where... Go down here, and out of this chest is where I got this sword. But basically, there's another chest across the way over there where that guy in the background is, and that hallway where I was like, that pike knight comes out of, that hallway that's back up there on that floor, that pretty much goes this way. If you guys can follow what, you know, how the camera goes, it goes that way to the right and leads back down to this opening at the top of these stairs right there. So that's just another way of getting right back there. There's no other secret path or nothing like that over there. So let's see, let me pop a Estus and we're gonna see if we can't run through all of these guys because we don't really have to fight them. And I want to save my Estises and stuff like that for the boss rooms area because there's a few of those night guys and they're always tough. So we might have to run back there again and do the boss fight and stuff in the next video. So let me just run past these guys. I already got the items. There was an item right here. There was an item over there down the stairs where that guy's going. I think there was also an item over on that anvil that's over there as well. But since I already got them, they're not obviously showing up. So let me just go back up here. See how easy that was. And in here there's also, I think there was an item like right here. I forget what it was. I want to say it was like the broadsword. I think I showed it in the PC version too because I think I went in here too, but just to show you guys what I found in this area, because I remember in my playthrough of that, you know, when I was doing videos in that, it was wait, where am I going? This way. Was it this way? No, there was another way. There's another way to get down there. That's if I... Okay, that's the shortcut. Okay, so I have to go this way. Alright. We're gonna take another way down there. See, because you could also take this way. Because there's an item right here, too. And we can just... I might be able just to jump down here. But that is kind of high up. Oh, no, here we go. I got this. Hold up. There we go. And that way, so let me go this way. But if you guys remember when we were at the beginning of the area, I shouldn't have wasted that. Well, it's alright. I mean, I got the shortcut open, so we might go back and top off and come back. Yeah, I'll do that. But here's another way of getting to that courtyard area. There was an item up here, and you could just jump down here. There was also an item right there on that balcony there. I should really stop wasting these. I'm hitting the, you know, like the run button, but it's like my mind is telling, hey, look, Estus. And I know as soon as I attack him, I think more skeletons jump up. Insta-death. Ooh, what did you drop? Titanite shard. And here's that elevator shaft where we was at before. Just to remind you guys, so. Let's go top off, and then we're going to come back in the next video, and we're going to hit up that last area, because I think that was the boss area down there. And there's 3 knights. I probably won't fight them all, because I don't want to waste all my essences, but I might have to fight at least 2 of them. Also, there's this one big badass knight with glowing eyes and a blue cape. We're definitely going to kill him, because he killed me like 2 or 3 times before, and I'm kind of pissed at him. We even traded a few times where me and him both had no health, but he was still alive and I wasn't, and so I died. And you know, I was kind of pissed at that, because I should have killed him. So we're gonna go back and kill him, and then we're gonna hit up those other 2 rooms that I was telling you guys about. I think one of those rooms is the boss area. I'm not exactly sure though, but it looks like a boss room, so I'm like 90% sure. So we're gonna do that in the next video. But sorry for the really long video. I just want to give you guys an update, and also, like I said before earlier, please do let me know if you guys want me to kill NPCs, or if you want me to play the game a certain particular kind of way. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to switch up and just suddenly become a mage, or suddenly like, oh, I want you to only use this weapon. But I just want to try to do something a little bit different from what everybody else on YouTube is doing. And also, besides that, I want to get you guys involved in my videos a little bit more, whether that's comments, whether that's the Let's Plays, maybe letting you guys make a few decisions as far as what's going on or what I do in games and things like that, just to, get more of a community, development around my channel. So, anyways, my name is Denonu, the man with the biggest and the most blackest privilege on YouTube. And I'll see you guys in the next video, and we're going to continue this Let's Play. Peace out.